Episode 33.
We on 34, man.
No,
Time
stop
moving.
playing.
It's moving, man. It's
Stop
moving.
playing. I thought it was 33.
Time just moving, man.
Episode 34. TEP. You boys in here. Ed, what's going on, bro?
Man,
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I would say good, but that's like generic, and I'm actually feeling good, like really good.
Okay.
It's been like the best week of my life, to be honest with you. Like just Monday through Friday. This has been it's been great, man. Sensational.
Go ahead. Do you want to walk us down that path? Or?
Yeah, man. It's the Transferable Experience podcast. I think
I can do all the things on all the things.
Oh yeah, do all the things on all the things. I think the main thing is I started back doing my morning workouts, and I didn't know how much of an impact that was going to have on like my mood and just my approach to the day. And but it was getting them off to such a great start, man. And like I don't know, it's just something about having that morning workout completed already, and it's like I'm up already. Like
it's a burst of energy, right?
Yeah, and it's like heck, I'm up. I've been going already. So when I get to work at 7:30, I've already been up for almost 3 hours, you know. So I don't know. I was just up, man. And this week I was in class, you know, trying to, you know, stuff for my certification for my job and whatnot. So, you know, I was knocking those because we had normally you take like a test on the last day.
Right.
But he had it structured different. So we was taking a test every day.
Oh, wow.
Instead of just one.
Just one at the end of the week?
Yeah, at the end of the class.
Oh, end of the class. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it was only 3 days, but we did it that way. And like, I didn't miss any questions or anything.
Oh,
and
hold on.
And it was just, yeah, man, none of the days. And I don't know, I just felt more sharp and on point, man. And
everything got a little.
I just felt good. I started back doing a little cardio too to get back right, man. And then, you know, in the last episode, I said I needed to like change up my little routine. It was just a little too blah.
Right.
I actually went on Groupon.
Okay.
Found me a hot yoga class.
Wait a minute. How does that work? How does a hot yoga class work?
It's like go in the room and it's yoga, but they got like some type of mechanism that allow it to get extremely hot. You know, because you will understand this.
Okay.
Hot yoga is like having the helmet on that you can't take off in August.
Okay.
That's how it feel.
Okay.
But you can't take your helmet off.
Okay. And how long is the session?
It's an hour.
Dude.
Yeah, you sweat.
Dude.
You sweat, man. I went Tuesday.
I feel like there's like a layer of glisten they be on everybody's skin.
Nah, bro, you dripping.
Oh, God.
And you got to have a towel. If you don't have a towel, I don't know how you would make it in that class.
Yeah. How soaked was the towel at the end?
It was soaked. Like,
but what I did, I'm sorry.
But no, we you know, it's just like a regular yoga class from there. You know, you just go through different stuff. And I was kind of like nervous too, because when I was outside, you know, kind of waiting for the class to start, I heard this guy, he was saying how like, yeah, man, on these days we eat special and we drink special to be ready. And I was like, man, how high is it going to be? Because I was like, I can handle heat, but I was thinking hot yoga is going to be steamy, like have steam in there.
I don't know why I'm thinking about a sauna.
Yeah,
but
see,
like
that's how
yoga,
I pictured it. Like it's literally a
combined.
sauna with yoga, but no, it's not like that. It's just hot as hell in the room, but it's not smoke or any. It's clear, like you wouldn't know from just looking in it that room is that hot.
Okay.
And then it's like,
okay, go ahead.
Like we was in there before the class started, and people was just doing their own little vibes in there, and I was just sitting there, like, and I was sweating already because the heat is on already.
What? I guess you can get acclimated before it starts.
Yeah, I guess because people was doing different stretches, and I was just sitting there. And
I got a couple follow-up questions.
Yeah, man, feel free. Because so I went through the class and stuff, and then afterwards the people was never pretty friendly. You know, like them type of environments are always pretty like open and friendly and like.
And I always feel like in those type of environments, they could always tell when you're the new person.
Yeah, because they was like,
I just hate that.
I did good. Like I didn't like, I wasn't, because I was nervous. I was like, man, I done took like some little yoga back home, and some little classes on Zoom, but I never took like a yoga and You doing hot yoga, so in my mind, you a step above
regular yoga.
So I was like, I thought he was gonna be doing some crazy, you gotta stand on just your index finger and type crap. But no, it was like regular stuff, and I actually could do pretty much everything. It was literally like one thing.
You was familiar with most of the forms.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing crazy. I mean, it's just hot. I think that's the part that break you down. But I'm a little limber as far as it's kept. So I do my little stretches in the morning. So yeah, it was cool. And that's what everyone that came to me afterwards. That's like, man, it's like you made it through the whole class. Like normally, they he's like on your first time, people normally got to step out for a second. He's like, heck, I had to step out. Yeah, it's like that's like a rite of passage. You got to step out at some point because it's just gonna be too hot.
Did you have somebody, or was that the instructor?
No, it was just a guy that was in the class. I was just talking to. Because there was a few guys in there, and we was just kind of talking in the locker room afterwards. And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm used to heat. I mean, I had a towel. If I didn't have a towel, it would have started getting in my eyes, and that's when I start seeing my weaknesses. But I can handle the heat. I was sweating, but and the guy was telling me too. He was like, "Man, he was like, when you do this at night, because your pores and you open you up, it give you like an energy and rush. So it's like it's kind of hard to fall asleep. But if you do this in the morning, it's a great way to start your day." Yeah. I went right to sleep that night, but I was open. It felt like, I just sweated out like it's all my toxins and everything.
Physical.
And I did that Tuesday. Then I backdoored and went again on Friday. You know me, bro. I'm a creature of habit. It don't take long.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you probably need to go. I mean,
it was way hotter Tuesday than it was Friday. Friday was like, I was like, dang, do they got it up enough? Yeah. I was still sweating, but I don't know if it was because like the first time. You know, and I'm like kind of already getting acclimated to. You gonna sweat now?
But you be working out and you get your cardio.
And I'm not saying you know me. I'm different anyway. When I work out with a hoodie. With my hood on.
I'm about to say you work out to sweat.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not. You know, prison like stranger to just sweating excessively and stuff. So. Right. But it was good, man.
Did they tell you the exact temperature that they had it on?
I think she said it normally is. I know she said it'd be 100 something. Like, I can't remember the number, but she said it's a typical range where it's like from 100 something to something. I can't remember. It's hot, but that's what I'm saying, bro.
How many people in the class?
Man, it was a lot of people in there. Whoa, because I was towards the back and.
You bring your own mat and stuff?
Well, at that place you can, or you can just rent one. I'm about to, I'm about to dive in, so I'm gonna go buy me a mat and a little thing this weekend. But yeah, man, it was nice. Like I said, I went Tuesday, then
you did something out the box,
backdoored and went back Friday. Yeah, man, I'm really told you, I'm really embracing this head on and like just trying different stuff and whatnot, man. And just trying because I had to bust up the monotony, man. So I think that's why this week honestly felt so good because I wasn't in that normal routine that I had and you didn't developed that I wasn't just crazy over.
Right, and these things that you're doing these on weekdays. These not like weekend events. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like when you got that thing to do on a Tuesday or Thursday, it kind of gives your week like shape. You know what I mean?
It make it look different too. Yeah, because like I said, I did that Tuesday and Friday. Then I went and met up with some friends Thursday, and we had dinner. So it was like my week was different.
Yeah, it was different.
And I appreciated that, man. Like I said, it was good. It was a good week, man. Like it was a really good week. Every day was good, man, and I just enjoyed it. But
okay, now with the heat turned up, do you feel like you was a little bit more limber than normal? Like, does the heat help loosen the joints? I feel like it
personally, not really. I get why you would think it would.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know. Maybe we was just doing stuff and it was just exposing my places where I'm not that limber.
Hey, how wide is your range of motion?
Mine?
Yeah,
it's pretty wide. Pause, but. Yeah, I got a pretty good range of motion. Like I said, I stretch in the morning anyway. That's why I say I was like, as far as like anything with balance, I just do balance stuff anyway, just for myself, just to be on it. So that's why I say it was some stuff that I see people that was kind of struggling. I was just one leg, right, left. I was cool.
You could bring that thing all the way up, huh?
Pause.
You can read that thing all the way up.
But yeah, man.
I just said, see, it's
but
crazy.
yeah, I was on it though, man. Like I said, it was good though, man. It was just a different environment too, and then
different faces.
Yeah, it was exactly what I had been wanting, man. It was really good. It really like warmed my soul, man. It really did.
And when you, my bad, was you about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna just add the little end to it. Then at the end, man, they give you a cold lavender towel, like a little towel, and you can, and they just put it by your mat, and then you can just put that on your face, whatever you want to do. Then they just play music and just let you vibe out. And they say, whenever you're ready, just get up and leave. Whenever you're ready.
People be in there dancing and stuff.
Dancing.
I don't know. You said it was a little gentle. I thought it'd be a little.
Oh no, they're not playing Back in Blood. It's
I was thinking more like Rock the Boat, Aaliyah.
You know, Tuesday they was playing like kind of like I can't tell you what they was playing because it was Tuesday, but they was playing like some like
Yeah, I'm about to say I thought they.
But on Friday they did. And it was just like some regular zine type stuff.
Okay.
But nah, it was relaxing though. You put that little lavender cold towel over your eyes and you just relax your body, man. After that. Felt good, man.
It's a good transition from high. It's funny how yoga is like a graceful thing, but it's still high intensity. You know,
it really is, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yoga, like if you never did yoga, you won't understand the intensity of it until you do it, bro. But
and actually, like there's like yoga, like oh, this is cool. Then it's like when you actually focus doing yoga.
Yeah, bro. It's a different level of strength with the balance and just stuff.
They had a yoga class at UNT that I used to do, but I didn't go a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when I was in AmeriCorps, we did yoga pretty frequently.
Yeah,
and it felt good, man. Like you said, like it's really high intense. It's really intense.
And you know, too, as we get older, man, it's important to focus on your range of motion because when you get old, that's why old people be moving and stuff like that because they lose their range of motion. So it's really important to keep your range of motion. Like if you don't work out or do anything, you should at least stretch. Because that's what shorten as you get older and older and older, and that's why it'd be hard to live because they can't do this anymore.
Yeah, because they haven't worked that out.
Because you
don't keep that worked out.
Back in my PT days when I was working at like a nursing home and stuff, like that's all we did was try to get their range of motion back because that's what you lose when you get older if you're not active. So stretching is very important. So like I think honestly hot yoga is just something I'm just gonna implement going forward. And two, I don't like cardio like that, and it's like a cheat code because I'm sweating.
Yeah, you sweating.
It's dang near like cardio, but not cardio. I got to get creative cardio.
I've been thinking the same thing. Like, you know, I had the morning runs, and then when I was doing my workouts, we had the stuff at the end. But it just felt, I don't know if I need to hoop or like, I don't know, get into soccer or something. I don't know. I got to find some kind of way to get
it. Helped me to get my cardio in creatively.
Yeah.
I mean, this week I was just straight up running on a treadmill, but like I say, it's really a drag, man.
Yeah. I had one more question about that yoga stuff. Anyway, I can't remember.
How was your week, man?
Oh man, my week is a little different. It's been all right, but the big highlight of the week is my significant other's birthday. Happy birthday, baby! I'm gonna give you some hand claps.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony. Love you, girl. So this is her week. So most of my mental labor has been spent on just like really focusing on like making her birthday pretty good. I don't want to
feel especially.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to give her age away because I think that's not polite.
Yeah.
But she's having her birthday. It was actually in the middle of the week, but of course,
Yeah.
When your birthday is in the middle of the week,
you got to take the whole week.
Yeah, you got to take the whole week.
Or that transition into the weekend.
Or the weekend, but like, okay, I think it kind of depends on where you because my birthday is on a Wednesday this year. So it's smack dab in the middle. So I could either do the weekend before or the weekend after. And as you know, I'm doing the week before because you're going to be there. Well, ironically, you live in Dallas, so you might be there for both. But anyways, with her, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? She gonna take the whole week in the weekend, rightfully so. I mean, I'm never gonna hate on how somebody celebrates their birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, I don't know.
It's their birthday.
It's their birthday. You know what I mean? And
that's the one time a year I just shut up and let people do what they want to do for their birthday, whatever it might be.
Yeah, I try to stay out the way as much as possible while still supporting whatever the event is.
Yeah.
So like with my girl, you know, I know I can get this way sometimes. I'm like, okay, so what time you trying to do it? With, you know, like reservations. I'm just trying to get this stuff in stone. But once we're there, do whatever you want to do, man. You can jump off the walls if you want to. It's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? But throughout the week, they brought us back to the office. So they gave me a lot of idle time. Yeah. And you know what's funny? I'm going to tell you what the plans are, because by the time this drop, it'll already be there. Yeah. So I had a lot of idle time, right? Because they brought us back to the office, which is good. It's pros and cons, right? So working from home, I kind of get to do what I want to do, but you will I do get comfortable, and I might not be as attentive as I should be. In the office, I'm very attentive, and I get that work done in like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? I get everything done, and then it just start being like idle time. So in that idle time, I was able to come up with the plan for my girlfriend's birthday. So Wednesday we went out to eat. It was pretty nice, just an intimate dinner between both of us. It was nice, you know, because we over the last couple of weeks, she been working a lot, I've been working a lot, so we've been like missing each other. You know, I've been telling you about it. It was nice just to actually sit down together and like look at each other. You know what I mean? Like look at each other without constraints. Like, okay, I got to be somewhere. Yeah, I got to be somewhere. So we was able to just exist. But that was the actual birthday. But the big shebang is Saturday. So Saturday morning, I got the spa day booked for us at 10:30. I don't know why I'm saying. I guess I'm saying it just to remind myself. But we're gonna go up there. But 10:30 is nice because you can wake up, have a good little breakfast. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go there. I booked the aromatherapy one and the hot stones. And I ain't never did that. I ain't really never got no massage anyway.
I never did. Yeah, it sounds lovely.
It sounds lovely. Yeah. They gonna do that, and then they got like the little back scrub they do too. That like opens your pores up, and then they take all the excess skin, dead skin cells stuff, wipe that off, get you ready. Yep. You get like a little champagne and stuff while you up there, so that'll be in the morning.
That sound relaxing, man.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
That's a nice way to start the day.
It is, bro. It is. It's gonna set the tone for the rest of the day because it gets the body like ready. I feel like that was so good to do it in the morning, opposed to like at 4 o'clock or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of already started. You know what I'm saying? So I said I'm gonna do it as early as possible. The place open at 10:30, so
okay.
Hopefully we the first people there, and like everybody fresh. You know what I'm saying? So
ready to get to it.
Ain't nobody like annoyed with like massaging bodies all day. You know what I mean? So we got that, and then we got a little downtime. It's good to keep a little freestyle time in the day, just in case something happened or people feeling a different way. But we're gonna go to the State Fair at like 1:30, maybe 2. Check it out. All I do is eat food at the State Fair.
Same.
So you know what I'm gonna do? Funnel cake, turkey leg. That's what I do. That's just what I do at the fairs. I get a turkey leg. I get a funnel cake. You go out the rides. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go do something, play a game. All right, cool. But I'm there for the food, right? Yeah. And then after that, we're going to head into the PV Grambling game, which should be a good show. Yeah. If nothing else, we're going to get a good halftime show.
Yeah, I'm about to say the band's going to be good. Get to hear them play some pretty cool music.
Yeah, and I haven't heard music in like band form in so long. I like music in band form.
I really do too.
But I don't hear it all the time.
I request if you hear Back in Blood, just record it for me.
Okay. You know what? I'm pretty sure they're gonna have that. They gonna do Back in Blood. I'm just surprised because they usually, every time I go to an HBCU, they usually turn one out that I didn't think that they could freak like that. But I'll be back. I will record that for you.
Thank you.
and her little brother actually plays for PV. So it's like we're going in with supporting the family at the same time. And her people are going to be there. So it's going to be a nice little family thing too, you know. After that, it's another good little downtime from after the game. And then that night, I got us reservations for this nice little restaurant. And then next to it, it's on the water. The surprise is it's on the water. So we're gonna eat there. It's gonna be nice, you know, nice little atmosphere and stuff. Yep. But what you don't know is after that, we're actually gonna get on a little gondola and get it rolled down the water. And it's like a canal and like a lake that we're gonna go down. And I did the extras. I got like the roses that's gonna be on the boat. I got like this little message in the bottle. You want me to read my message? You want to read my message for the people? No?
Yeah, go ahead, man. If it's accessible, you get in your bag.
What?
You got all different type of components. You got the relaxation. You got the family. You got the dinner. Then you got the romantic surprise. Yeah, exactly. Boy, you got in your bag.
And I got the downtime. You know what I'm saying?
So you just ain't gonna just be drained from the day. Yeah, exactly. It's a little time.
Exactly. So this is the note. So I got the message in the bottle, right? So they're gonna have it rolled up and it's gonna be on like a little parchment or whatever. And this is what it says. It says, "To my lovely Tony, you are the moonlight that lights my darkest nights, the guide for which my love flows. You are the air that fills my blood, motivating each molecule to reach its destination. Needless to say, without you, I would be a weak and lifeless man. You are the counterweight to my emotions, keeping me balanced and steadfast on the journey of life. Please keep me upright." And then after that, it says, "With this message, I hope to convey what my love for you represents. But the page isn't long enough." So that's it.
Dang.
How do you feel about that?
I was stuck on the molecule line. And you hit me with the balance thing at the end. God dang. Okay.
Nah, man. But like they had like pre-made ones. And you know me, I like to come from the heart.
Yeah.
And I actually like using words. I don't get to write like that.
Did that whole thing rhyme or just the end?
Oh, it rhymed at the end?
Yeah, it rhymed at the end.
I didn't even realize that.
Dang. Okay, I thought you did that on purpose.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, that shoot.
But that's gonna be like in a little bottle, and they gonna. I'm interested to see because she's not supposed to see the bottle. It's supposed to be like, I don't know.
Like it's supposed to float up to y'all.
Yeah, or the dude just gonna pull out his back pocket. I don't know, but anyway, that's pretty much that's the date night. So yeah, that's for her. So
that's a hell of a Saturday.
Yeah, it is. I ain't had a packed Saturday like that.
But it's like you got space in between, so it's not too much. It's like it's gonna move at a good pace.
You know what's funny? It's like high intensity things, like the State Fair, the game, gonna be walking. You know, then you got the relaxation shit. Like
yeah, and that's a nice way to end.
Yeah, and then we just ride on the boat. I mean, by that time we're gonna be tired of walking from the fair, and then the game gonna be kind of hot. Cool off, go eat, then you know. So. Dang. So yeah, it's
a nice night. That's a nice day. Shoot. Yeah.
But
that, man.
Yeah, man. That's so my week has been trying to plan that. And the ending is like a surprise. Like she know we doing something, but she don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to like get that thing planned without telling them, because I wanted to be like, hey, this what we doing. Don't do nothing for this time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to like, okay, so you gonna be free Saturday? Is you gonna be free in the morning? Gonna be free in the afternoon? What you really trying to do?
So all this is a surprise?
Yeah. Well, no, she know about the spa in the game.
Okay.
She don't know about the gondola in the canal thing.
Okay.
She don't know nothing about that. So I think it's all right. I had to tell her something so she didn't just wild out on her.
So let me get the day. Let me get the day.
Yeah. I basically said that. Let me get the day. So. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So my week has been filled with getting that stuff together, which is cool. I like planning things. Like I like to have a reason to plan something.
Yeah,
like this is a legitimate reason. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good to like put things in place and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, outside of that, man, that's pretty much been my week, man. I ain't did much. But I ain't did much cooking or nothing. I just been getting that stuff together. Wednesday we went out to eat. It's nice, man. It's nice little pace to the week, and I'm excited for the weekend. because I'm just excited to see the reactions and stuff like that. Which brings me to what I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
So I just explained this date night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much this date night. And I started thinking about dates, right? And what they mean and things like that. And you know, being a man and having your own experiences, I want to ask you this question and we can go from here, right?
Okay.
This is the question. It is, what do you think is your best attribute? And how do you present that to someone? Like,
I'm with you. I got you completely.
okay.
Shoot, man. Gotta do a little inward thinking. I think my best attribute is,
you could do multiple, but I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I'm a wrap two into each other, and they kind of the same, but kind of different. I would say my best attribute is just my consistency and stability / structure, which is kind of the same thing. But
okay,
I think those are like my greatest attributes. Because like I say, I'm having the worst day of my life, the best day of my life. It's not too much of a difference. It's kind of, I am who I am. You know, like I'm never too high. I'm never too low.
you're never too.
Like I'm just.
Even keel.
Yeah, and even like, and then like with stability and structure, man, you know, I got a routine. That'd be my routine for the most part. I like it. I just, you know. So it's never like not too much worrying about, you know, like it's not like a lot of question marks on me, you know, when it comes to a lot of stuff. The thing is, how do I present that? That would be for me. I think they would just have to observe that through time.
Okay.
Because I don't think you can. I mean, you can say you consistent and you know structured,
but that's not something you can show somebody. Like,
that's something you see over time. Like, if you say, "Hey, what did you do today?" Oh, well, I work out in the morning. I did that. And once you hear the same thing over and over, then it's like, you know, you see me every day, and I'm even if I'm not in the best of moods or greatest of moods, it's still kind of the same. So it's like, that stuff you kind of just you have to perceive through observation with me.
Well, let me ask you this: so say you got a date, right? And you're trying to give a good first impression. What are you presenting on that date to say, "Hey, this is Ed. This is," you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if we go on a date, we want to be liked, right? Like, but I'm just talking about in that lens, like,
because I mean, I think for me,
is there like a specific date that you think brings that out? You know what I'm saying? Or like
for me, no, not really. I mean, kind of, sort of, because I don't really like doing. I like to talk and get to know somebody.
Yeah, okay.
We gotta get that out the way, like communication and stuff.
Yeah,
because probably no matter how I met you, we probably just didn't get to talk that long. So, me personally, I don't want to just do an activity. Okay. And we gonna like barely get to talk. Nah,
it's gonna be a setting where like,
I want to dive into it. I need to my first date. I need to sit across the table and look you in your eyes, and we just need to have a conversation. And just talk and see where we are. And go from there. So that's the. But see, I think that's kind of where. I can kind of shine a little bit because I know how to have a conversation and be entertaining and whatnot.
Exactly.
Then, like I said, I'm a pretty just honest and transparent person, and I tell them like, "This
straight
is
up
me. Like, I'm not. This is not my representative. This is me. I don't. It's like I don't really.
Do you?
Because the truth gonna come out anyway. So I'm gonna just start with that, and we can just go from there.
You're honest,
and then it's like too. I always tell them, it's like me personally. I'd rather you not like me for me than me trying to be something I'm not, and then you be like, and then not like me for that. You know, like I just rather you judge me fairly based off of who I really am. So I just be myself. You know,
very true.
I'm gonna ask random questions. You gonna laugh. We gonna get some little depth going. We gonna get some background information. Just kind of go from there. So that's kind of like my first date too. Is like I'm not trying to. And then, like I said, I'm pretty transparent. So I tell them, hey, I work a 9 to 5. I'm not no baller or nothing. I'm not trying to act like I am. I'm a guy that clock in and clock out every day, put my head down and get it done.
What's usually the response to that? Is it like
no? They respect it. They be like, oh well, yeah, because a lot of guys they try to act like they more than what they are. I was like, I don't. I am who I am.
I am.
I'm just a regular.
Yeah. I'm
9 to 5, honest, hardworking man.
I'm just trying to get it. Just trying to get it like the less man and woman.
Man, I'm not. I'm not that because men be out here. Man, I've heard some horror stories. I heard men faking that they had jobs when they really didn't even have a job. I was like, nah, this is my job. I got my business card right here.
I say you call my boss.
Yeah, nah, I do not play them games.
You remember when? Remember a couple of weeks? Not a couple of weeks. Just like 2 months ago, we had went and we had lunch at the recording, and I was saying how I'm just explaining this through the lens of dating because it's like where it shows itself the most.
Yeah.
Remember I was saying how guys on dates, especially the first couple dates, they're trying to give a good impression, right?
Yeah.
So they try to sell a version of themselves. Remember I was talking about that?
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, it was because every guy sells something to you.
Every guy sells something. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I can be honest and say I try to sell on a date or not even a date, just an impression. I try to sell personality, understanding, and charisma.
Yeah,
because those are the 3 things I think that I got that I'm pretty good at. I would say those are my good attributes. Somebody else, like a man that is materialistic, will probably sell the things he got to let them know that I can obtain things, I can buy things. Then there's some guys that just want to show how strong they are. They're trying to sell that, Yeah. But everybody tries to sell, especially men. You know what I'm saying? We try to sell I don't want to say a version of ourselves, but you still putting something on display.
Yeah.
For the other person to receive. I feel like that need or that want for a good impression, I think that's just it's rooted in you want to be defined this way. You know what I'm saying? For this person. Yeah. So I was interested just to see how we go about that, Yeah. And I think that dates bring that out the most because it's
true.
It's like the biggest arena where that's what it is though, especially in this modern time with with the sites and DM culture and you might talk to a person you ain't seen for 2 weeks and then you see them.
That's true.
Now, when you're in a situation, Ed, are you trying to figure out if somebody is who they say they are? Or are you trying to what are you trying to convey to a woman? I mean, you're a heterosexual male, get the pronouns out the way. When you're on a date with a woman and you okay, I want to put my best foot forward. Of course, physically, you want to look nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but internally too, what are you? Is there a question that you ask? Is there a certain topic you like to talk about? Is there a type of date? I mean, you said sit across the table. I guess that's what it is for you. For me, it'd be I want some activity. Activity, not activity driven, but I want activity to happen so that we can work on something while we talk. Because I think me talking, I'm intelligent, but I want to show why I'm intelligent too. So if I can complete this thing while we talk.
Yeah.
So that's just honesty. I mean, some of that might be conceited. Somebody might hear that and say, oh, he just conceited. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's what I do best. Yeah. And I want that to be, I want to show that. I mean, how does that work for you? I know I kind of rambled, but does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. How is that for you? I mean, you kind of explained it, but.
Yeah. Because my thing is, I kind of just really on the first date, trying to get to know somebody and just dig deeper and, just kind of see a person for what they truly are and get to their core and stuff and, kind of get to know a person on another level because it's kind of weird that you can't really do that through text or anything. And then it's just
not truly,
And then too, for me, it's if I was to do an activity, say we were just to do something fun on the first date,
yeah,
all those questions still gonna be in the back of my mind. Until those answered, I don't even know.
You don't even know what
that this could even be anything.
Yeah.
So that's why I say for me, I have to sit down with someone and just have that conversation. Of course, it's gonna be light and it's gonna be mixed in. It's not like I'm just gonna pull out the little notepad and start. Okay, question 22.
Yeah,
it won't be like that. You know, there'll be drinks and laughs and stuff. I make it casual. I'm a pretty casual person.
Yeah.
So, but not because if I don't do that, then them questions that's gonna always be in the back of my mind, and I'm not even gonna know if I'm really even interested until I get that out the way. So that's why I do that first. So. I can even know if I even want to move forward with you, rather than this being in the back of my mind and we on date 4. And
right. I think it's interesting. To hear that come from a guy like. I'm sorry, was you done? I'm sorry,
I wasn't. But go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
But nah. Well, heck, I kind of forgot the other part of the question now. But yeah, so. I mean, that's kind of why I structure my first date that way, because I need, there's just stuff that's important to me that I need to know to even know, honestly, if I'm really even interested in you like that.
So the impression doesn't matter at all, like them.
Well, like I said, my impression is I think with that is just like I want to show that, you know, I'm interested in actually trying to get to know you and not just trying to check a box that I hung out with you enough time so we can, you know, try to be physical or something else. But it's like, no, I'm
really trying to
interested in you and trying to get to know you, not just so. That's what I kind of sell, I guess, in a way too, is just like a genuine interest in who you are as a person, not just the fact that you look good, because that's all fine and dandy. But you know, what's beyond it, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's what I kind of sell to, genuine interest.
Genuine interest. I'm writing that down because I think this is very cool. I was about to say I think that's interesting to hear, especially for someone like you. Just me, just knowing you, because you don't have a general want to be liked. I feel like
not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So like to hear you even want to give an impression to someone is interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with not being liked, but I like to have a good rapport with most people. You know what I'm saying? So I will lend myself to like talking to someone, probably hearing more than I want to hear from them, just to kind of make a connection to them. But that's just my disposition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I come across people like yourself, I think it's interesting. So like, I'm like, so what? How do you have a first date? Like, what are you doing? You know, if you don't care to be liked by nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm likable though. That's the funny part.
You are. That's what I'm saying. But you know,
I don't just have to try to be like. I think it just kind of happened naturally for me most of the time. Because like I said, I'm myself and I'm interesting. I know how to have a conversation. I'm not creepy or weird.
Talk your stuff. You
know, it kind of just normally happen. Because I'm a likable guy. That's the funny thing. I don't care, but I am. Pretty light.
I mean, but then like when you decide that like.
But I don't have a charming bag I can get into. Like I can't make somebody like me. Like I have know how to make a woman like me. I just talk to them and have a conversation and ask questions and get to know them. Yeah,
you just be a human.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't have a charming bag. Like, you know, some people, they can get into their charming bag, and that's when you hear that. And you know what I'm saying? that little slow, sexy voice. And no, I have none of that.
You just talk how you talking now,
bro. The same way I talk to you, I would talk to a beautiful young lady. No difference.
I think I believe that's interesting to hear. I don't know, because I was just thinking about it, because my week has kind of been surrounded by dates and like impressions and what does somebody mean to you? How do you convey a representation of how much you like someone? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like that's like what my mind has been on this week.
That's deep. How do you convey a representation of how much you like someone?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Because I think, but that kind of go into like love languages and like how they like to be loved. Because if a person like gifts, then you would show that by a gift. But if it's quality time,
that's true. And that's still go.
You got to see what is a person love language to know what would even move them, so you could even like to show that properly.
Yeah.
Because if you do something that's not their love language, then it's just gonna be like okay thing.
And if you do that, you know what you would do? You would leave a good impression. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's interesting. I mean, I ain't looked at my love languages in a minute. What's number one on yours?
Quality time. Quality time is mine.
I think mine is. Dang, I might be tripping. Mine might be acts of service.
Yeah, see, mine's.
I think it's that, and then quality time.
See, mine's quality time, then physical touch.
Oh, and the physical touch. Okay.
Yeah, those are mine. But yeah, man, it's interesting though how you said because that is true. Like, even if you're not aware of it as a man, you selling something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a thin line, right? Because it could, to someone listening, to the listener listening, it might sound like I'm saying, how do you trick someone into liking you? But that's not what it is. What I'm trying to say is everyone presents a version of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
At least initially. I think so.
And you normally would want to present the most appealing parts of you to someone.
Yeah, that's what yes, sir. I'm sorry. You can cook. You cooking.
Because like if if your best attribute is that you a get money boy, you want to.
You gonna show up with 5,000 in your pocket.
Just you spend a little excessive amount of money to show that you got it.
Exactly. But I think that we sell that because I mean you know the parts of yourself that gets a good response.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's not be come on, let's not be ignorant here.
Yeah.
And some things that you say, some of the things that you say that get the most reactions out of people.
Yeah.
And you'll probably throw it at not even like a first day. You might throw it at just somebody you met, just to see what they say.
Mm-hmm.
I got processes like that. Everybody does.
Yeah.
So if I know this is what generally is received well by someone and it gets a good response, I might know, okay, that's a good attribute of mine. Let me try to put this on display.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think everybody does that. And I think when you do that, you want the best parts of yourself to be remembered by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So even after y'all leave the interaction, I might go on a date with a young woman. I present this. She presents herself, but it's about when we walk away. Because when we not with each other, she might remember me for, man, Jew was a very interesting guy. He was very charismatic. He was good with his words. Maybe she'll hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's on a romantic level. Just on a platonic, general, human level, I want to be remembered well, which is why I put those things on display.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
What do you think about that?
That's true. You was in your bag. I can't.
I'm just saying.
I can't do anything to reiterate it, but yeah, man, that's really how it works. Where you just try to present the most appealing parts of yourself.
Yeah.
First impression. That's kind of how it works.
Is that deceitful? Because you're not showing.
But heck,
it's a little deceitful.
It might be, but
it is.
Should I come up to you and tell you that I'm a great dancer, or should I come up to you and say, "Well, I really can't sing"? Like, you want to present the positives about you.
Yeah,
it's just
I think when we do that, we get people interested in it. Like they're interested enough. They're interested in me enough, so when I do explain things, they got context to it.
Yeah, and
they're willing to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can lead with the other stuff, but I got my drawbacks too that I'm working on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm only a man. You know what I'm saying. Under God. You know what I'm saying. And Allah, whatever you think. But so when they do get those things, they're like, okay, he might not be good with money, or he might not be a punctual person.
Mm-hmm.
But when he do get here, he's lively, he's energetic, he's intelligent, he's charismatic. He brings more things to the table. Yeah. I'm not saying that I am bad with money, don't get me wrong, but because they know those good attributes about me, that hopefully that would outweigh the bad, or it makes the bad more palatable.
That's true. Now I got a question for you because
Okay,
I was thinking about this, and
go ahead.
It's kind of on the subject of the whole dating world because I was just kind of looking at where it is these days, and just from observation, and it was kind of stemming from a conversation I was having with my brother, and I was like, it used to be less is more.
Come on now.
Less is less these days, bro.
Come on
less is not more anymore, bro. Less is less.
Can you do the science for that?
Cause it's like
you got the science on that.
Like it used to be like Mystique and stuff.
Yeah,
had an intrigue to it.
Yeah,
but now in this day and age, people post everything every day, and it used to be like you'll hear, "Oh, he do too much," but now it's like the standard is too much. Like you used to send a girl 100 roses. What the heck am I gonna do with 100 roses? Now it's like I deserve 100 roses.
Yeah.
Don't cut it no more, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It don't move the needle like 100 do. What do you need 100?
Because they saw somebody else have 100,
and because of social media.
Yeah,
because they start to see the way people that got more money than them live, just to be kind of just to put it in general. So that's why less is not more anymore. Less is less.
I think that, and I think
that was a question it's supposed to be, but you asked for the science. But
okay, what you asked?
Go. I was gonna say, do you still think that? But that's kind of the context and everything.
But no, but I think that less is less, right?
Less is less. Now. Less isn't more anymore.
I think I agree, and I think why that rings true. I mean, it's one of the main reasons, of course, is social media, because social media, ironically enough, it closed the gap between reality. So there's like not a broke person. There's a financially unstable person that probably follows 100 influencers on Instagram, another 50 like car people and stuff like that, and like they see that that's there, and they want that. Yeah, but what they don't see is the work that takes to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or the fact that that's just a small percentage of the population, and everybody not living that way.
Yeah, exactly. Your whole process, your whole want for things are being shaped by the 100 people that you're looking at. Yeah,
people that make way more money
than you. You know what I'm saying?
People in your world,
in your whole 50-mile radius of you. You know, nobody has that money. And I think that starts to tap into their psyche. And just because they think it exists, they think they deserve it. And you probably do. I mean,
I can't do the same thing Moneybag Yo do. I can't. Diddy got Voss got 200 acres. I got an apartment. So I say, bro, you start looking at that type of stuff, and it just start thinking that okay, I can expect that too. And it's just like that's how I say. Less is less these days, and more, and more is more.
What about just like how is that even? It's just like no way to negate that either. No, it's just a fact of life now, huh?
That's where we are, bro. Less is not more anymore.
Less is not more.
Give a woman a single rose. You think she gonna post that on Instagram and be like, "Oh my gosh"? No. You gotta give 100. Not even a dozen. A fresh dozen won't even get the job done anymore.
One of them big joints.
Yeah, you been seeing that one.
Yeah.
See,
one of them big joints that they take. They'll probably
and then complain about it being heavy and just let them all die.
Yeah, then they die.
So I say, man, less is less.
But because you got it just for that picture, just to post online.
And then the next girl gonna see that. Like, oh, you see that?
Yeah.
He bought her that. I want that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you seen it.
Yeah.
So I say, man, it gotta.
You can't. Yeah. That's true. I mean, because what is it like? It's kind of fueled by greed and like attention. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, like you're not happy about the rose I got you because you worried about how many likes you gonna get when you post a picture. But what about me? I just gave that to you. You know, like that was a representation of what you meant to me. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets overlooked sometimes. And you know, it happens both ways, man and woman, woman and man. Yeah. Man and man, woman and woman. I just think that's
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but like, is romance under attack? Is it?
We going there.
I mean, shoot, we here now.
Is romance under attack?
Is it?
Man.
Is it?
Shoot. Yeah, I guess it's been. I don't know. What's romance? You gotta like. Romance ain't what it used to be. I guess it's been under attack. It's done changed.
What is it to you,
man? My goodness.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, hold on. Let me.
Okay, yeah.
Let me do my Googles. I don't even know how. What the
hey, do the math on that. Do the math on that,
yeah.
King.
Okay, so we got romance, a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love, or a quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness from everyday life. Romance, man.
I heard
a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. Romance.
I'm kind of hearing in that definition what you were kind of just talking about, like that mystique.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it would be like with someone that you're already involved with.
I think romance has to be with someone that you involve. Because I get, because if it's associated with love or a stronger feeling.
What's a strong feeling in love?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Or at least you might have to like a person first.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to be romantic.
Yeah.
Or else you just kind of doing the action, right?
Yeah. Hold on, man. Read that one more time. A
feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. Okay. So there's a noun and there's a verb.
Okay.
But nah, that don't even make sense. But yeah.
I mean, I still be excited. Like, I'm excited for this weekend with my girl. I'm excited to. I don't know. I'm excited to show because love is it's not quantified, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're constantly defining it.
Romance might be an expression of love.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's how I would define it. Like,
okay.
I mean, because that's they described it how they describe it, but I think that's what you expressing with romance. With romance, you expressing love, or that you care. That's why you doing stuff that's considered romantic, like flowers or something that's intimate, and close and personal, like a gondola ride. That's romantic because it's y'all
an intimate space and
because of the environment. It has a loving feeling about it, and it's nighttime and
I think why is it okay in that example? It seems like the romance comes when you take the emphasis or you reduce the emphasis on everything else but the person that you're with. Cause we're gonna be on that gondola, right? I mean, we on the water and it's like a dude rowing the boat, but like it's not about that. We're just two people agreeing to exist in this moment of love.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which would make it romantic, right?
Yeah,
I mean, cause you can have a romantic night at your living room, but like it's when like I feel like everything else is reduced.
Yeah,
and you kind of just,
and that's what the emphasis on.
Yeah, the emphasis on like that's I don't know. That like in the definition, I guess that would make some people excited because like here I am with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With nobody else. I okay. I kind of just talk through that. I get it. I get it.
So if there's an attack on romance, I don't know, man. I think I think that's kind of maybe one of those things that you learn over time.
Yeah, but
like
somebody,
well, or you might just have seen some positive examples of romance.
Yeah.
So maybe you kind of know how to do that already.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe, like I said, maybe that's just something you learn over time and through dating women, and they tell you what they consider romantic. Because romance is really relative. Like some women might consider the fact that y'all cook together or you cook romantic.
And other people want like the hotel room with the petals and
some people want candles, and
some people want that fruit basket floating in the tub.
Yeah, or you know, for you to like, you know, have music playing, like you say, candles and that hotel room and dimly lit. It's kind of funny though, because I think romance is, it might be like some general. I think like flowers is always considered romance, and like dimly lit places are considered romance, and like intimate settings is considered romance
because it's reduced.
Yeah. It's like you say, it's reduced.
It's reduced settings.
Because it's just the emphasis on two people.
Yeah. Like I shouldn't be able to see everybody else in here. I should only be able to focus on you. But it also sounds like when you say it's relative, right? This me just being the anthropology major that I am. It makes me feel like what somebody defines as romance might be a projection of what they feel like a desire
of theirs.
You know what I mean? And that can be shaped by a number of things. Like you said, like if you got positive examples of romance, like if you saw your dad winding down your mother like every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, man, dang, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You might think that that's what it is.
Or you seen Moneybag Yo get Ari something. Yeah, you might draw that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like I say, it can come from like a lot of different things.
Is it under attack? That's a good question. I still ain't really answered it.
I don't know, man. I mean, people still get married and in love.
I think it might be. You know what I think it might be? I think it might be. It might be actively being redefined.
Yeah, because but that's like with a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not the processes that they had in the 70s, 80s. 90s, like it's not that we are abandoning them, but like we don't have to do that because we got resources to do it. Some would say better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or a different type of way.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can call right now and have that 100 roses delivered.
I might say you can get some tips, treats just sent to her.
Yeah, right now. You know what I'm saying?
Throw a little money in her Cash App.
Yeah, drop that Cash App on her. You know what I'm saying?
So
hit it with that PayPal, you know what I'm saying? Start an OnlyFans, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Different. It's just different these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think the avenues that we got, like you ask a 25-year-old man in 1977, what would he do to be romantic with his girl? Yeah, I think those answers would be drastically different than the 25-year-old man in 2021.
Definitely.
Outside of like going out to dinner, because I think that's just
I think
that and flowers. That's never gonna leave because people gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? But like, dude back then might write a card. Dude over here might make an app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make a digital app for this girl, and she click it, and other stuff happen. You know, it's just different resources. You know.
But yeah, I think as long as people are still, I don't think romance is under attack. I just think it's different now. Yeah. Because I mean, people gonna always mate and get together and be in relationships and stuff, but just looks different now.
I love that fact of life, bro. I love the concrete things about humanity that are never gonna change. People gonna have sex, bro.
Yeah, that's how we populate Earth.
Like it don't matter what you do, people gonna have sex, bro. People are gonna, be born and pass away, and people are gonna love and mate.
Yeah, cycle of life.
Like those things will never leave. And I didn't mean to make this a romantic episode, but
it's okay, man. We love romance here.
You know what? Hey, we already at the hour mark. I'm about to go into my own history with romance, but
to say, the next time I write a young lady a poem, I read it on here. I never wrote a poem for a woman.
Oh yeah,
you did that, man. That was a good poem.
I made that in like 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes.
Well said, man. Well said.
Appreciate it, man. I you know what? I needed to read it to someone because that's going on a message, and like you had to send it to them, and then they gonna like make it and have it in there. So I need to read this to somebody. Then I signed it at the end and stuff, but. This is like, to be honest, this is like one of the first real romantic things I'm pretty much doing for a woman. If I can be transferable. with my experience on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
See what you did there.
Yeah. But I give y'all the recap. By the time this come out, it'll already be done. So
Yeah.
either it go smoothly or it be.
That's gonna go good. She gonna appreciate that. That's a hell of a poem, man.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm about to say that's a heck of a day you got playing. Heck, I like that day.
Hey, bro, if I just did that solo, I was like, man, I had a good ass day.
Yeah, that's a nice day.
I had a good little day.
And like I say, it's the fact that it's not all back to back. It's like space in between.
Yeah.
So
And you know what? I looked at that space and I was like, should I put something there? I was like, nah.
Let it breathe.
Just let it breathe. Let it breathe. And I like that there's times where we can like go away from each other, to come back. Like, I think the time between the game and the night stuff is a very important, because that can be a heavy decompression time.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of come back. You might take a little 45-minute nap.
Yeah.
You know, we got to 9. You know what I'm saying? And the game probably gonna end at what, 6? It started at 4.
Yeah, probably about
6:30, 7. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the halftime and stuff.
Probably like 7.
7. You know, so she got like 2-3 hours to get herself together. So. I got 2-3 hours to get myself together. You know what I'm saying?
So it'll be good, man.
I don't know what I'm wearing yet. What you think I should wear?
Anything but the turtleneck.
Yeah, no turtleneck.
You got it though. Get in your bag, man. Look good for your lady.
Okay. Jeans or slacks?
Throw some slacks on, man. You love her.
Okay. Hard bottoms?
Yeah, man. Step.
Dang, dude. Okay. All right. I needed that guidance though.
Yeah, step, man.
Okay.
But yeah, man, this has been episode 34 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Remember to do all the things on all the things.
Have a good one, y'all.